we recording. So y'all don't
Titty
be
milk.
shy and y'all talk in the camera. Because, you know, we're going to let everybody get their shit out.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Get your giggles out,
Yeah, I got my giggles out, but I want you to go ahead and
Bring the topic back up.
Yeah,
okay,
bring the
so
topic back up
what's
so we
going
can
on,
finish
y'all? It's Ignorant Genius, with your boy Lex Dot and
Yes,
Kylie
sir.
Watson. We got some guests. We got CJ and Kiera with us today. And,
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Some friends.
Yeah, some friends. We just left a gender reveal. Shout out to my boy Mojo. We bring him up a lot. But yeah, we were just having a conversation, following up the gender reveal. It had nothing to do with it, obviously. I'm just saying. But we were talking about, what were we talking about? I'm sorry, I forgot.
You were saying how you felt like this generation of women are different. Not as, I don't want to say you said as attractive as a partner that you would want to bring in your life, but you were saying that there's a lot of qualities of women in this generation that you dislike. So
I'm not like, all right, so to correct that, because there's a lot of things that are dislikable, but more so like this generation is not going to be easy for a lot of men to capitalize or be like, this is the woman I want to be with because of certain characteristics or how certain women are moving in. To be 100% honest, I'm not all the way against a lot of shit, but then there's other shit that I am against. Like, why do you think that a man is going to be interested in keeping you because of these certain things? You know what I'm saying? Or why would a man want to look at what you're asking for and be like, oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm down to do that. I just don't see that being the thing. And I mean, anybody else got anything they want to add to?
I mean, I can only speak from a black woman's perspective, but I feel like one of the reasons why specifically black women are looking for, certain things in men is because historically black women, like we were discussing earlier,
right,
in black communities were supposed to be strong. We're supposed to, be able to lead our households if our men aren't there because, most of the time in black households, they haven't been there. So black women had to take up that role. But I feel like now in this generation, black women are realizing like it's okay to be soft. It's okay to, expect my man to provide and take care for me,
I mean, that's an interesting way to look at it because I'm not against that perspective, if that's how a woman is looking at it, but a lot of times it's not just that. It's like, yeah, I'm not against a woman being like, oh, I want a man that has this, and that, and like, but it's also like, what do you have?
Okay.
For you to be saying you want this, and that, and that's really what I think a lot of men, not just me, are looking at it like. It's like, I know that you want these things from a man, but if you're not even providing the certain things that a man is asking for, why is he willing to give you all of these things?
That's a valid point, but again, me personally, from the circle that I have around myself, I can genuinely say that this generation, most of all, I feel like, is putting in the time and effort to actually focus on getting themselves right mentally. That's not something that I've seen become as big in the black community as it has been in the past few years. In this country, there's been a big focus on mental health and wellness and actually taking care of yourself. Facts. And I feel like a lot of black women especially are taking the time to do that. So after they're done, doing their healing and getting better, why not ask for these things? I've done the work. I put in the time to make sure, I'm healthy.
All right, so
I feel like that's where, hold on, let me speak. I feel like that's where a lot of people get shit confused.
Right.
Because I feel like you got two, I guess, say groups that comes to that. So you got the group that actually is really independent and is out there taking care of themselves, taking care of their mental health, doing everything that they need to do to get ahead in the world, job-wise,
right,
shit like that. But then you got the same women claiming that same independence and all this mental health shit. But the way you're getting your bread, I'm sorry, baddie South. Shit like that. Those are the same type of women that, oh, I'm independent, so I don't need a man. But at the end of the day, when you hit that age and you don't need a man, them looks ain't gonna work for you. And if you can't apply whatever you learned in life to help you succeed further, and I think that's the problem. We're in an age where there's a lot of women now, And I'm not saying it's not men's fault. It is. It's a lot of men with money's fault. Because you got women that go on IG and post a few pictures or go to OnlyFans and shit like that and send them money, simp like a motherfucker, right? And then but the thing is, it's like, what was it? I forgot who it was not too recently, but it happened with Future, right? Wasn't it? Future sent old shorty back because she wasn't trying to give it up. But why you think this man done dropped a cup, you know what I'm saying? But it's those women that I feel like make it bad for the real women out here that are really trying to do what they need to do. And that's why I said that you can't really blame. There's no blame on the women. It's a criteria of the type of women and what you want.
So you said this. Okay, so if we looking at it in a blame perspective, it's both parties, obviously.
Yeah, that's why I said it's both parties for sure.
It's definitely both parties.
But it's like, my thing is like, it's like you got these women out here that want to follow these athletes, these rap stars, all these famous people, you feel me? But they're the ones that blow up and get famous and do all this shit. But then you got real women out here, but they're the reasons why women get bashed so bad. Because there are real women out here that's gonna do what they need to do for their man. And I'm not saying, because that's one of the other things. Like, a man likes his woman to be submissive. And he's not saying be submissive to every single thing. That's not what I'm saying. There's certain things that a man like, yeah, if I'm working all day, I want my back rubbed. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but
that's what I mean by submissive. I don't mean by like, oh, you got to do every single little thing this man's. Nah, fuck that. That's just not equal. Because if that was the case, then it has to be vice versa.
Yeah, but the thing is, nowadays with the generation that we living in, is as time goes on, where women are making more and more strides. The same woman that's making, $40,000, $50,000 a year is now going to expect the man to make double that. So if a woman's making $50,000 a year, she's not TLC. I'm not dating no scrub. I'm going to want to go for $100,000 man, $1 million man. You know what I'm saying? The bar keeps on raising.
I get what you're saying, but that's the problem with a lot of women.
We're not expecting a woman to make more or less than us. We're just on some shit like,
we don't care. You can work at McDonald's.
If you satisfy us, with these certain needs, we're good. But like you said before, a lot of men lead them with their pockets nowadays. Yep. Our generation was also
so they feel like, that money is going to be what protects me and what take care of me. And at the end of the day, if that man don't keep his income coming in and that money ain't nowhere, where you at? On to the next one. That's the problem.
That's the reason why our dating pool for the last 10 years, 20 years, especially within our generation, has been primarily financial. Because it's like, if from a woman's standpoint, a nigga could look good, cool. She might make a gamble on that, but she's not gonna make a gamble on that and then a nigga not make as much as her, or is not as financially secure and got some shit. The same thing, car, crib, whatever. And then most men, it's like, I could sit and see it. I can meet a chick and fucking, no matter what her occupation is. If I like her, and that's just one of the things that we got going on. And it's like, if I like her enough that I want to make that initiative to provide for her, to protect for her, and then bear my children and shit like that, that's what men go by. But as that fucking that ceiling keeps rising, it's like, it's more and more like, no, you can't just provide for me, nigga. I want the car, the crib, and the yacht. And that's just what I feel like is what's fucking us up right now, because we do see a lot of people who are making money due to Instagram and shit like that, but that's not helping the basic population. Not everybody's gonna fucking get a Mercedes for a birthday gift. Not everybody. Half those Coach bags you see and Louis Vuitton bags are probably empty. Let's keep it a band. Niggas is fucking flexing the bags and shit.
Their whole bag
and
on a bag.
You're like, niggas gonna have the same debate about jewelry being fake, this, that, and third. It's like, we don't never know what's real, but what's fucking us up is that, like,
we do.
Not everybody knows what's real though, as far as what is pictures and shit.
When people who wearing real shit is knowing when somebody's wearing some fake shit. I just want to say that just for anybody who don't know, that if you're ever questioning, somebody who wears real shit knows when you have some fake shit on every single time.
Facts.
So not only that, I wanted to go back because you say a lot of stuff that I feel like I'm almost in aligned with all the way. It just be like certain small differences that he'll say, like, for instance, like, and this is not a bad thing because like for me, like I don't have an issue with, and I don't think you do either, CJ. But I don't have an issue with the woman who, she makes 50,000. She wants a man to make 100,000. I don't have an issue with that.
Ain't no
you know
problem.
what I'm saying?
But
so,
it's a norm.
So right, it is a norm. And like for me, like don't get me wrong, like I'm assessing the situation with a woman too, just like a woman is assessing the situation with us. It's like I'm not gonna necessarily I'm not necessarily gonna all the way cancel a girl that works at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
I won't cancel the
But hold on. I'm gonna let y'all say. I'm about to let y'all say what y'all. Yeah. So like, I'm not gonna cancel a woman that works at McDonald's, but also like, I am thinking about that. Like why you work at McDonald's? Like,
okay.
Why you work at
McDonald's?
Why you work at
It's a few points I want to make about that. Let's go back to what X touched on. Women not wanting to be submissive. I don't feel like that's 100% true, because it's a lot of women out here who will admit that they want to be submissive. And that goes back to picking and choosing. I feel like one of the things that's messing up the dating pool in our generation right now is we don't know what we want. I feel like if you're going to be out here dating, you have to know what you're looking for.
Right.
Because if you just looking at the pretty face, or you just looking at the Instagram model, and then you spending your bag on this woman, and then you actually get to know her, and she's not mentally on your level, emotionally on your level, she's not doing what you feel like she should be doing as a woman at whatever age you're at.
Right.
So I feel like to avoid all of that, as an individual, you have to already be on the level of the person that you're looking for.
Right.
And you have to make that very clear from the jump. Like, you're not out here to be playing. You know what you're looking for. And for women, myself included, I feel like I don't have a problem being submissive if my man is doing what I would expect for him to do as a man. Mentally, emotionally, financially, and also because I like to consider myself a woman that I can take care of myself, and mentally I'm strong enough to be without a man. Those are the small differences that I feel like people are missing. If you're only going after the Instagram man or the Instagram woman, or like you said, a man who's leading with his pockets, for me, I feel like if a man is leading with his pockets, the first thing I'm going to think is, okay, so what are you using that to make up for? Like, I'm going to feel like, okay, you're flashing this money, but how are you doing mentally? Because you can have all the money in the world, but if mentally, because that's one of the things I put at the forefront in my life, I want to, maintain my mental health and be a healthy, stable individual in society. I feel like if you're always leading with your money, you have poor communication issues, why would I submit to you? Because you throwing money at me? I don't know anything about you, but you got money. And I can't say that for every woman, because some women, like I said, put that at the forefront of what they want in their life.
Right.
If money is the first thing they're looking for, that's the first thing they're going to go after.
Right.
And like you said, it's men out here who lead with their bag and will do that.
And the crazy thing is, like, the expectation of a man who leads with the bag is kind of like almost crazy, because that person is like, oh, now that I done gave you this, I done gave you that, I'm expecting that cat, I'm expecting that pussy, excuse me, whatever you want to say, like,
it's facts.
That and
this
that's
is coming from a man, like for real,
right.
Don't be dumb and not think that that's not what he's expecting. Like, we gonna keep it a buck. He did it because he wanted to get his number.
Right. Not every nigga is like, if they're throwing the bag, like some niggas is throwing the bag, and I mean, obviously they probably don't know what they want, just like the woman don't know what she wants. She expecting the nigga that's just throwing the bag and not having no motive behind doing that, and then it's like you get this nigga throwing you all of this money, and you wonder why his expectations are high of you, so yeah, it's a two-way street,
It's always been a two-way street. It's just the way the world was put. It's crazy, because it's like, I'm gonna refer it to shit that I watch. Y'all don't make fun of me, but like Games of Thrones. Like, if you ever watch the world of Game of Thrones, like the heirs is like the oldest next in line, right? So they will have like a female older than the male, but they'll skip her and have the male. So what I'm getting to is, like, the way the world was, it's a man's world. The man that, like, we
going on
and that's the truth. And it is. But we're now at a point in this world where women have the control that they always wanted, even though it's not exactly 100% what they wanted, but they can make their mark on the world. regardless of it being like a Jonah Arc or something like that. You get what I'm saying? Because if you really look at it, what do you hear about like women in history besides them really fighting for their own rights?
Men could say that it's a man's world. All men want to, no cap. Like, this is all real nigga shit. I always feel like this, and I feel like this statement will forever remain true because it's just what it is. Half of the shit that is done in the world is done because of women. Niggas even taking over land be stunts, power stunts to flex for a woman.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? Clothing, why nigga dress the way he do. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that is
100%. But the shit was, guess who got the recognition for it? The men.
I mean, I guess
not the women. The women were always behind the scenes. They didn't get the recognition.
Right, that's cool. But you like. But
now they can get that recognition. My fault. I don't mean to cut you off.
I get what you because you're
trying to. But now they could
yeah.
get that recognition, right? Yeah. And there's a lot of real masculine men that don't like that shit, and that's why I feel like it's a problem now.
You said masculine men.
Yeah, like super, misogynistic, and you know how I am.
Is that super masculine? I feel like that's not super masculine.
Ooh, elaborate.
Like what's not super masculine?
The men that are really against like women having that power, or even if if they're getting the recognition for having the power that they have. That is not a masculine. Yeah, that's not a masculine trait of a man to be hurt about some shit like that. I do not need the trophy for power. Like, why if power is power, I don't have to show it. I don't have to put it on you. I don't have to force it.
You're not that type of man, though. Yeah. But there are a lot of men.
No. That's exactly that want that. That's cool, but that's what I'm saying is that's not masculine. And if it's right. Like you think it is, it's not. That's some
misogynistic.
That's kinda, you feel me?
Misogynistic.
Like you call it misogynistic. I think that's feminine. Jealousy of a woman in any way is feminine.
So you're saying that's a female trait?
Yeah.
Go ahead, elaborate. Go ahead. That's what this is about. Elaborate.
And I say this because I'm a woman and that hits home. I can admit that women can be jealous, but I feel like just as much as women are emotional creatures, I think men are the same.
I agree.
Oh, now, all right, I gotta establish.
But
you're right.
All I'm saying is that jealousy of a woman, being a man, you cannot say you are super masculine and be jealous of a woman in any way. That's not.
Well, then how would you describe masculinity?
I think being masculine, it doesn't involve.
It's kind of like a feminist.
It doesn't involve jealousy.
A feminist, to be honest,
it doesn't involve jealousy whatsoever.
The power.
You know what I'm saying? Like masculinity doesn't have like it. There's like for me, like I maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like as a man, you cannot be jealous of even another man. If you see somebody else doing something as a man, it's like, oh shit, like. That can be amazing, but it can't be coming from that's just soft.
I don't know. See, I'm a male. I'm a male, and to be honest, like I see more women bring up other women. Oh, girl, you beautiful. You a queen, and oh, girl, look batshit ugly compared to a man. And another man.
Well, are you saying like because a nigga's ugly, a nigga?
No, no. What I'm saying is this.
Because I don't think
you can't say jealousy is a specific gender trait because just because you're not jealous of the way I look.
I'm not saying it's
like you know how it is. A motherfucker could be jealous, and hating is basically being jealous. But like you getting bread, and I know you growing up, you had mad hated on you because you was getting bread while they was selling nickels and dimes. You get what I'm saying? That's jealousy.
It's not masculine though. It could be.
But no, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's not a actual trait for any gender.
It's not. But it's not masculine.
It's a thing.
Yeah, I agree.
No, yeah.
It's not masculine. I'm not saying it's not. It's not a trait that men and women can have.
It up when I'm
just saying in order to be masculine. Word masculine. Whatever the fuck it is, you feel me? Like you being jealous of whatever anybody else is doing. That should not be a thing. because like it's just it's a soft it's soft and it's unmasculine for you to be jealous of another man or woman. That's not masculine. That's all I'm saying.
That's yeah, we agreed on that.
Okay, that's all I was saying.
Yeah, nah, that's what, because she was like, oh, she was getting that you were trying to say it's a female trait.
No, it's not a female trait. I was saying
that it's not it's neither trait.
No, it's
jealousy is jealousy no matter what. But what I was gonna get to was I see a lot more women bring up other women than I do see men bring up other men.
I will say I agree because men don't do that, but also like, men do that also casually. My fault. Go ahead, but they do that casually.
We do it in our own way, like, yo.
Crazy, nigga. Where you get them? That's regular conversation, right?
I'll be honest, that's how we do it. I'll be looking at C like,
nigga walking, ooh.
Bruh, come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know the nigga, right?
Damn, bro. Shit. Yeah. But nah, yeah, like, so, I guess it's on, it's really how you view shit, I guess.
Right. I mean,
but I wanted to talk, one of the things, because it still came with, what you call it, still goes back to the whole man. And so I was just flicking through TikTok. I seen this one video this chick put up there. I was gonna stitch it too, but I did it. I should have, bro. But she was just talking about how, like, if her man come home, she's not massaging his back. That's why I said the whole massage the back shit of a hard day of work and all that. She's like, what I look like, I'm your mother. But then she proceeds to go on that her man needs to, which I thought was weird. My mother doesn't rub my back. But she proceeds to go on and say that he needs to take care of me, take care of the house, take care of this, take care of that, pay the bills. And like, yo, my first thought was, is he your father? Why he gotta protect you? Why he gotta take care of you? Why he gotta do all that? He do that all off the strength because he loves you and you his lady. But when you implement that, that's like something that they have to do. I think that's where the problem is.
Okay. Anytime
that's my thing. Like I have no, like I will cater to my wife. Shit, I'm off. She working all day. I'll make sure food is done. I'll make sure her shit. I have no problem with that. But it's when we start to implement that has to happen.
Yeah, in any situation.
Exactly. Any situation, not even woman, the man or woman.
If
when you implement it, that you have to do it.
That's an issue.
I feel like it's an issue.
That's a big red flag.
Because it's like, technically, I don't have to do shit. I can do all this shit I'm doing myself and go pay some whore $200 to cater for me for the night.
Ooh, okay. That sounded a little. You took that a little.
Nah. It was
a little spicy. It was a little spicy.
It is spicy, but I'm gonna keep it a buck.
No.
Because I hate to sound like that, but at the end of the day, like, the reason why I will get with someone, and y'all know this, I need a vibe with them. I need for me and her to be able to be on the same level.
We don't know that. Okay. You need to explain. You need to elaborate.
I need to elaborate. Oh, shit. See, why you always do this shit. You always do this shit.
No, because you try to say, y'all know this. No.
You do.
The people don't. So
you feel me? Like, just fucking with females and all that shit and hitting females up. Come on. As you get older as a man, you know the type of females you can hit up that's going to get it up right there and then. And the ones that you know is like, I can rock with this one.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's where I'm at.
So all right. So, and just to clarify, because we talked about this, but we left it alone. Because women really, niggas don't like when women be going for the bag, and like I have no issue with that. Because for real, nigga, like CJ said, like women, I don't give a fuck what as long as she's trying to do whatever, partially. So why do we? Why
give her the bag and she
right? But why? But why do men expect a woman to want a nigga to not have his shit together? You feel me? And then
Oh no, that's 100%. But that's kind of goes with what I was saying. Like that's what I was saying. Like I got my shit. So at the end of the day, I don't need you for a place to stay. I don't need you for a bag. I don't need you really for anything.
Right.
But I want you.
It's about exactly.
Okay.
And that's the difference. And I feel like, and as long as you feel the same way and you're doing the same shit, hey, we on board. We can take it to the next level.
But right here, what you're saying, it goes back to the type of person you're looking for because you already got your shit together as an individual. And with that, I feel like
a lot of people think with their dick and their vaginas instead of their brains.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
Some people be thinking with their brain and it still end up being the wrong shit.
People make mistakes. People make mistakes. They absolutely do.
I feel you though. I feel you on that 100%. But hey, those are the ones that you don't see too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not you don't see, but you're kind of blinded by the shit. And I'll be honest, if motherfuckers say love ain't blind, y'all fucking stupid and you're lying. Because love is blind to a fucking T.
What you mean? I'm confused.
No, it's the opposite, right?
Now.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Most people say love is blind.
Love is blind.
Yeah, as in most people that they dive with that shit like, yo, I love this person because blah blah blah.
No matter
blah,
what,
blah,
all
blah.
red flags. You don't see nothing. You don't. It's just I love this person, no matter what. Even if you feel like you do know them, and then you fully come into realization.
Are the red flags bypassed, or are they just things that you are willing to accept?
Yeah,
because that's not a red flag at that point. That might be
then
a yellow
flag.
Really blind? Might be yellow
You know what I'm saying? Are you really blind,
flag.
and do you really love that person then? Because when you love someone, you literally would do anything for that person.
But that don't mean, that's a part of accepting yellow flags. Because, like, you don't begin to love somebody. Like, it's certain shit a motherfucker do that you just it'd be like, yo, what? Like, you could look at a person and be like, yo, I think I love this person. But it's beyond that, right? That's a part of it being blind, and y'all breaking it down as far as y'all being together. But you have to be able to bypass certain shit. But that what I'm saying is it's still a yellow flag. It's not a red flag.
Issues
that red flag is that shit that's like, you gotta goddamn no sir. I can't.
Yeah, but even then, like what he's saying, like a red flag is one thing, but a yellow flag is an issue that you might be able to overcome, something that you could work on, something that isn't so prevalent or so fucking destructive. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, a lot of people got red flags, and you're like, yo, I'm not gonna fuck with a nigga that does this, or I ain't gonna fuck with a female that does that. But you get with somebody and they do have an issue or a problem, and you like, okay, like that, like I still like you, I still love you for you. We could work through that. That's one thing, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's got their own preferences and shit like that. Yeah,
maybe
but
it goes back and forth on both sides.
Yeah,
red flag for me is no plans. Okay, there's no plans. If you don't know, you just chilling all the fucking time. I'm not just chilling, not kicking it. I'm not rocking that. I see what type of time you're in, and a lot of guys. This is a lot of men's issue. A lot of men's issue is that they want to go to the club every weekend. They find these IG women, they sliding on them, and they expect them to be any more than showing their butts on Instagram. You feel me? Like,
yo, you seen it all already.
Right. Not only just that, like,
what you didn't see, they gorilla nipples.
No,
that's like I'm just that's
right.
what you didn't see.
What to have?
I'm pretty sure they vagina done been ran through that shit flippity flappity.
I mean, some women ain't, some of them ain't just giving it up, but at the same time, for you to have expectations of thinking that this woman is gonna be doing any more than what you already seeing. You feel me? From how you met them, what you seen, like that's a dub. It's just it's stupid. But men still be like, oh well, she just wanted me to give her this and give her that. Don't she look like she had money? Looked like she was getting flown out all the fucking time, right? Looked like she was in Jamaica every motherfucking week, right? Every time you went on Instagram Live, she was out of town, right?
I put exactly.
So what did you expect? Like, nigga, you can't fly her out. Nigga, you in the same city and you can't even get it popping, right? So maybe that's
in the same city. You can't get her to come to you.
Right.
You can't get a cab for her.
So.
Uber.
Yeah,
this nigga said a cab. Hey, yo.
Right.
That's really some no shit for real. But that is at the end of the day. That's what we was talking about earlier when we first started this. It's like like
expectations.
Yeah, it's just like those expectations like that. It's like like why I said, fam. If this chick is getting flown out by a millionaire in fucking Norway, nigga, what makes you think that, nigga, you taking her out to the local spot in the city is going to do it for you, nigga? It's just like, like, come on.
The Crab House ain't gonna do it.
The Crab House ain't gonna do it. Shit like that ain't gonna do it. So, yeah, do your thing and try to pursue that. but yo, the levels and the requirements is out the roof nowadays.
So again, are you saying that?
Hold on.
For certain people,
we gonna stay on the topic. We gonna stay on the topic.
People,
right?
not everybody.
Switch up a little.
Certain.
It's a
Here
category.
was another
of
thing
people.
that I wanted
Category
to
of people. Ain't
talk
none of us
about.
here.
All right.
Definitely.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
We got some shit.
Yeah.
So then, who do y'all feel like has it harder in the world?
As in
Just to make it in
sexes
the world.
or
To make it in the
people,
world. Survive
anybody,
in the
like
world.
race,
ethnicity.
No,
all of
between
that.
men and women.
Oh, just men and women.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
men and
Women
tough.
still have it.
Because
The artists.
it's tough.
That's
bro.
not even a question.
Yeah, absolutely.
You go to fucking the Middle East right now, still fucking women that can't drive and shit like that, nigga. Like, yo.
Alright, so maybe let me specify that. In the dating world, who has it easy?
Oh no, that's not a.
Oh, who has it easy? Women. If you're that's what you're if you're
Yeah, if
speaking
we're gonna
on
specify to the dating world,
as in
who
single
has it
people
easier,
in the
men or
world
women?
right now, women, obviously, easily women.
I agree.
Women choose men like they choose shirts in the mall. Like that's a fact.
I don't think that's
That's a
all
fact.
women.
That's not all.
That's
That's
not
not
all
all
women,
women
but it's
aren't
a
out here
lot of
doing
them.
that.
But they have the option
They
at
have
all times.
options. Men,
So-
you always hear the same thing. It's like, yo, women got the candy shop, men get the leftovers. It's like, yo, it's the same thing with everything else. It's like, yo, y'all all like this
A
thing.
woman can fuck
Y'all
who she
all
wants.
like-
A man to fuck what he can.
Exactly. Y'all all like this. Now all y'all gonna get this.
No,
Men
hey,
like all
look,
this,
bro,
y'all like
we
that.
all not like that though, bro. I just want to
I mean,
clear
if
about
you
that,
can
bro.
fuck a
That's
bad
the
bitch, you
fact,
gonna
no.
fuck a bad bitch.
But
She
if you
going
don't
bad
have
bitch,
to,
you gonna give it up. You gonna.
if you don't have to be on the wild shit like as a man, like
No,
If
I,
you ain't
Right.
got if you ain't got to try
You
too
don't.
hard, like,
You
know what I'm
don't.
saying? Like,
But what I'm saying is this: a woman's gonna fuck who she want. In the ideal world,
listen,
a respectable world,
But
a
listen,
woman's gonna
I
give it
seen
up
the
to who she
Facebook-
wants to give it up.
I've seen the Facebook post you quote you spitting, but I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? I
Like
never
that
agree with
Facebook,
that.
nigga.
You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
you
Yeah,
know.
but nah,
as
but
far
I'm
as
saying.
dating,
There is
We
truth
go
in that though.
and I'm not
That's
saying
the
that
reason
we
why.
Some
go
truth,
fuck
some
anything.
truth.
That's the reason why
That's what I'm
I
saying.
say
I'm
what I
not
say.
saying we go fuck anything, but if we can fuck something, and even if it's not a fucking 10 out of 10, a 5, we're gonna dig into it. You think a woman's gonna go and let a
Hey, no.
5 man or a 4 man dig into them?
No,
Nah.
but that's the thing though. That's the thing though. We've all seen
And the
the
difference is,
exceptions.
an ugly bitch could go put makeup on and a wig and look bad as fuck. Let a man do. A man ain't doing that shit.
Well, we ain't gotta
You
go
fuck
down that
around
route
out here
because-
look like Saucy Santana and shit with a BBL. Come on. Come on.
Some niggas got some BBLs out here.
This nigga
Yeah,
going
nah,
crazy
I heard
right
about
now.
that
This
shit.
nigga-
I heard about that shit. That's why I said it. But I'm just, you're
DBLs,
not going to
sorry.
steer off the thing. But that's all I'm saying. In the dating world, I think it's easier for women because at the end of the day, who you want to date, who you gonna date, it's easier for you. Because
Yes.
especially if you're a gorgeous woman, a natural beauty with no makeup.
I'm not gonna
Well,
say I
what's the
disagree
right-
wholly
Well, go
to
ahead
what
and
you're
just
saying.
specify and put hella filters on that because that's exactly what you
Hey,
did.
what's that
Gorgeous women,
asterisk
now you
mark?
gotta-
Exclamation
No, I'm
women
saying
have it
especially
easier.
gorgeous
Pim
women, like
dance,
natural
nigga.
women, they got it. Ugly women, they gonna put some. Come on, how many times you done see videos of some batshit ugly females that threw some fucking makeup on, and you was like, oh shit,
I seen a lot of videos like
nah,
that.
I'll put my penis in that now.
No. I would say, oh,
I
shit,
want
now
to
I
say
gotta
all
watch
that
out.
though.
Well,
No, if you
I
see-
took the extra mile, right?
But
But
no,
you know
Lex,
what I
if I
mean.
see the video
Y'all know what I
of
mean,
you
though. You like, oh, shit, she bad. She
transforming
look
into
good.
that, hell no. If I see the video of you transforming into that, hell no. Because that's the point you're saying. It's
But
like,
what
yo,
I'm saying is exactly.
Lex
But what
is a
I'm
dark
saying is
nigga,
this:
guys.
oh shit, she threw some makeup on, she look good, but under all that makeup, she
You like
batshit
fucking-
ugly. But that's what I'm saying. When
Lex
you
is
go
dark.
out, when you go out, when you can I finish what I was saying? When you go out for a night, you done had some drinks, you and your peoples is out, right? I guarantee you,
lit, nigga, at the bar.
the
On
females
Glenwood. On a
gonna get
Saturday
hit
night.
on a lot more than we gonna get hit on.
I can agree with that. I do agree with
when
that.
he drunk, he's definitely sliding on some ugly
sliding.
shit. And he know it might be kind of ugly, but he don't even care.
Gay, nigga.
Oh shit, hell yeah, shit.
Goggles
Fuck what you heard, but y'all ain't got
look,
face.
but look.
Makeup make a difference, and he is not wrong. That makeup make a difference.
That's
but
what I'm saying. Like, you out there,
yeah.
she got that makeup and shit. You
That
don't know
shit
that
is
shit.
different,
Now
yeah.
you one night stand that shit. You fuck around. You following her. You see her on a regular day, and you was like, I fuck that bitch.
If you follow her, you're never gonna see her natural.
Damn, dog. I guess I'd be too sober at the clubs.
Probably be.
I'll be like, no.
Nah. Especially if a bitch could put that makeup on right. She make that shit look like, yeah, she done start putting the cuts in her Man, I done see some videos where I'm like, yo.
I understand why you wear glasses, though.
Yeah, I'm blind as shit.
I see, because
Same here,
niggas
nigga.
say, I don't know if she ugly or cute.
But that makeup did
But
something
that makeup did it. With these glasses long, I got these glasses. If I take them off, she look even better.
Oh, no, that'd be horrible.
Nah, that's how it gotta work.
Nigga, if I go to the
Unless
club
you
with
can
y'all
see
and
her,
I ain't got
the-
my glasses, bro, and the bitch is hitting on me, I'm like, yo, how she look?
You know what's crazy? Like
Like,
niggas,
I gotta feel your face.
niggas really get drunk and women do get more attractive though. You be
Yeah,
like,
no,
damn,
that's the truth.
how I put a baby in that?
I get
Like
it.
why niggas get drunk and be
I'll be
on some
honest,
shit
I
like
hit
that?
a
I
few
get
ugly
lit and
bitches
the
woke up the next
conversations
morning
become
like,
more
fuck.
attractive. That's
The
a fact.
conversations, I ain't gonna hold you like
I get lit and the fucking interactions be more attractive, bro. For real.
I ain't gonna hold you
nigga.
like I don't even. The more lit I get, the more I'm like in my zone. Like I don't know. Like I'm not.
I talk
clearly
more
not
the
a
more I
club
lit
or
I
bar
get. That's
person.
just the thing.
I just think it's easier. That's all. It's easier.
It's
No,
not
you're not
easy,
wrong.
but-
You're not wrong.
I think it's easier.
for you to make moves.
Nah, for easier for women in the dating game.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I agree 100%.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like that's to a point. Like, I was really trying not to lose
That's-
my point because I feel like it's easier as far as choosing. Women can choose whoever they want to choose.
Right.
But
then
when
y'all
that
go fuck
no,
them motherfuckers, that's y'all fault.
true,
That's y'all
sometimes.
fault.
But I feel like
sometimes-
you can't
that's y'all
I need to hear
say.
what you. I need
And
to hear.
then
Hold
motherfuckers-
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
Lex. Hold on, Lex.
yeah.
I was gonna say,
I need to hear what
you
you're
know,
saying about that. No.
Yeah.
when we do say that no, I feel like that's when the dating world for women can get really dangerous. How many times do we see on the news, women who end up getting killed, go missing, all because of a no, or they wasn't fucking with it at the time. That happens, and that's something that as women we have to think about. Even for the women who do, like you said, if they feel like they gotta create a new person, it's women who out here who do that sometimes if they need to, but in situations like that, if she was, comfortable enough to, I choose you, even though she wasn't completely honest, if you as a man feel like, putting on all that makeup, isn't being honest, it can get dangerous after the fact. If it's a no, if it's a yes, and women have to think about that. Because it's men out here who will be like, no, like, what do you mean?
I got a question for you. So, all right, so do women sometimes still entertain a man, because they just don't want to say no to that man?
Yeah, there's women who are out here who do that. I've seen it. I've seen it. That can be dangerous too, but I think that goes more into being, naive, or, maybe feeling like you don't want to say no to keep up with them. Because let's be real, men and women do it. They try to have, a team of backups. If, one date doesn't go too bad, okay, on to the next date. But, doing that, playing with people's emotions like that, I think we don't realize how dangerous that can be. So I don't feel like 100% the dating world is easier for women, because it's not. And then, not to just put it all on women. It's women out here who go on dates to, do what those women do. Try to, knock you out, take all your shit, and then you waking up, you as a man like, damn, like, I got finessed last night. So
I thought she liked me.
And she might have slipped something in your drink. It can happen both ways, so I can't say 100%, especially because I'm a woman out here. I've been in situations where a no ended up being an argument. It's not 100%.
Women are definitely y'all they're definitely more sneaky than men are. Men are terrible. We're really not good at being sneaky.
Y'all like, I got you, motherfucker.
Women definitely they started the chain of cheating too. They always start the chain of cheating.
Yep. Eve
What?
slept with that snake. It wasn't an apple. He put the poo-tang. He put it on her.
Why do you feel like women are
just
first
told
to
you
initiate
why.
the chain?
I
of
just
cheating?
told
But
you the devil hit Eve. It wasn't no apple. He got that apple all right.
I have no idea.
If y'all believe in that.
You tell me why.
Good.
You tell me why.
I don't feel like women start the chain of cheating, but I can say women disconnect emotionally first, and I feel like from there it's easier for a woman to go out and be tempted, or meet that temptation. But at that point, as a man, what were you doing while she was disconnecting from the relationship?
I was working, playing my fucking game. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, like that too. But like, I feel like, I mean, for most men, like before a man is gonna be on some shit where they're gonna cheat on a woman cheats on them first. And I'm not saying that, not to say that the man wasn't doing anything wrong, because I mean at the time the nigga could have not been knowing anybody. They could have been super unaware. You about to say something, CJ? You was about to say something?
Nah.
Oh, okay. But I just making sure. What you laughing at, bro?
Because I said I was a good boy.
right. But it could have been anything. But yeah, no, I just feel like they do. Like even like just throughout life, like as like being a young boy growing up talking to a girl, the girl was always fucking with another nigga, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
That's best friend shit. Oh, that's my best friend.
Yeah,
but that's
like
that's the thing with the whole.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing with the end of the day that women just have the more options. Right. It's just like, yo, it's not saying that men can't go out there and get those same options. But
I don't mean to cut you off. And what's crazy is if we look at statistics, women have more options, but there's still women outnumber men 2-1. So how the fuck you got more options? So that leaves this. So your options in men that they attract.
I seen something that said that's not true.
Women outnumber men on this planet.
I seen something that said that's not true.
And if they have more options, their options are very minimal because we're already telling you what they're going for, right? How many men in the world are actually at that status? Very few. So while you have all these options,
what you're saying, yeah, but my point, like, it's, I don't know if the women outnumber us, and we probably will never know. I mean, the population is dependent on the census of other. Yeah. I know she's trying to search, but the population depends on the census of other different countries and all this other shit. We'll never know. But as far as the dating scene goes, the thing with women is the women can give out more no's than they will give yeses. A woman got a rotation of 5 niggas. Let's say, like, in all y'all honest opinion, I'm just throwing numbers out here. If a woman's got a rotation of 5 niggas, how many of them is actually getting her fully, physically, mentally, whatever that, you know what I'm saying?
What part?
Yeah. But then, as a man, if we got a rotation of 5 women, it's like, yo, more, like
if you got a rotation of 5 women, my man, I don't know how they not living in your household with you.
What? I won't.
As a man.
What society, nigga? We in Saudi Arabia, nigga?
You got a rotation of 5 women, bro. You not.
I'm talking about dating, nigga. I'm not talking about
I'm talking about dating too.
But you just said how many of them living with you, nigga? What the fuck?
Yo, a woman's gonna find out you cheating before you. While
that's
she's
not cheating. I said a rotation. I'm not saying relationships. If a man is talking to 5 women, and a woman's talking to 5 women, majority of the time, a woman is getting more out the 5 rotation of men, and she can cut shit off like that.
But
nigga.
what I'm saying is,
with the men, it's like, yo,
us having a rotation of 5 women is a little.
We just fucking 5 women.
It's a stretch.
Bro, it's not a
and
stretch.
We not. It's not a stretch.
Y'all some pimps, then, ain't y'all?
But okay. I don't get. If I'm talking to 5 women, am I thinking? If I'm thinking 5 of them niggas,
that's not true.
I'm just throwing the joke out there.
That's not true. All I'm saying is,
you think 5? Yeah, go ahead.
So first and foremost, like just like women have rotations, men have rotations.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's not. I feel like in dating, if you're like seriously rocking with 5 women, that's different.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
so what's your take on that though?
I said dating
like say you and for instance, y'all not serious, right? Y'all just hanging out or whatever. Little interest between y'all, but he also talks to someone else.
No.
How do y'all how do y'all feel about
Me
that?
personally?
Yeah, you and all y'all. Yeah.
So that would be polygamy at that point. Where you discussing if you're a man who wants to,
No, but I mean, like y'all
No, he's
not
saying
together
if
in
we-
a
Oh,
relationship.
we're not together. Okay.
We're
and then
talking,
him and the other person's not together.
and I
He's
may
just-
have
it's like what
somebody
they
else,
said,
or
the
you might have
rotation
somebody
thing.
else that you talking to.
I mean, me
Yeah.
personally, I
How
wouldn't
do y'all
care.
feel like
I
if,
mean,
like,
I don't want
someone's
to say.
talking to multiple people at once, but he's not serious with any of them?
I wouldn't say I
Or
wouldn't
she's not.
care, but that depends on how much I'm vibing with you. Because, like you said, women have a rotation too. So if we're just interested in each other and we're talking, and you tell me something, being the person I am, I'm gonna be like, do your thing, because I'm doing my thing. If that's the point in dating I'm at, and you telling me, I'm interested in you, I want to get to know you more, but I want to let you know I'm also dealing with this person or this person. Okay, if we're having that conversation, I'm gonna lay my cards out on the table too. If you doing your thing, who am I to say at that point? I don't want you to do that. I want you to just focus on me, and I got a rotation.
Even then, respectively, like, respectively, like, even then, I'm gonna tell you when it's your business. Like, when we serious like that, like, to that point, like, okay, well, I'm like, look, I am talking to a couple people, like, I was dating them type shit. So, like, yeah, nah, it's. With the rotation of women that you're dating, I just the same way, like, she's not gonna tell you, like, off the muscle that, oh yeah, I have a rotation of 2 or 3 men that I'm fucking with right now.
Ain't no woman gonna say that.
Hold on, right?
Oh yeah, but that's what I mean.
Hold on,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
You find out while y'all talking, and like you find out that
You find out about how she moves, because she's not gonna fucking tell you.
And let me add that, a classy woman, a woman with some class, is not just out here, being very known about the men she's dealing with.
And I'm not talking about out here fucking all of them. Now, if she is, and you still start talking to her, then my man,
I'm just saying, if you meet a woman off the rip, you fuck with her, all that shit like that, in the back of your head, just like most people, you like, yo, I can't be the only nigga you talk to. Now, if she gonna come out straight up, just like you gonna come out straight out and tell the chick that you dating, like, yeah, nigga, I'm talking to 2 or 3 other chicks, nigga. That shit's not just gonna come out like that, but you need to move accordingly. It's like, yo, you can't assume that you're gonna be the only nigga. Like, yeah. But if it gets to a point where you like, yeah, but then that's what I was saying earlier. I'm like, yo, like, women have the ability to build that roster up and cut them off just as quick because certain niggas isn't meeting their criteria. And most men, as we building our rotations up, we're like, yo, damn, she looks good, I want her. She looks good, I want her. Regardless of...
Why you gotta say it like that?
Because regardless of what a woman... Damn, fam, most niggas is not going out to bars and clubs and being like, yo, I'm looking for a woman to take care of me. Nah. Let's keep it real. It's the opposite. You feel me? It's the same.
A lot of motherfuckers like that ain't going to the club.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, yo, if a man goes out and we have a rotation of women, it's primarily for certain shit, one thing or another. You know what I'm saying? If a woman has a rotation of men, yes, it might be for that same thing. It might be for sexual pleasure, this, that, and the third. But eventually, a lot of niggas is going to fucking die off because one of them niggas is going to give her something that she wants. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be fucking relationship, whether it be spending that bag, whether it be both, some emotional shit. And it's like, yo, they have more ability to pick and choose because they're out there getting, not only they're out there getting chose, but they are the ones choosing. That's the thing. It's pretty privileged and shit like that. I could be a fucking bazillionaire. I could be Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, all that shit. That's cool. But me as a man, I don't want to lead with my pockets because I don't want that to be the be all end all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming out here and being like, yo, I have a rotation of 5, 6 women, 3 women that I'm fucking, and they all just want me for my fucking money. Like, no, nigga. Like, come on. Like, that shit is crazy.
But 9 times out of 10, when you had that rotate, that's
not true.
No, it's not true at all. It's not true.
To go off what you were
that pay to play, that's fine. If you pay to play, if you pay to play, that's cool. But it's just at the end of the day, I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put that stereotype where every other fucking guy out there, and I know not all women are fucking just hustling men. But at the end of the day, you got to think about it. It's just like, yo,
it's the majority of
it's just, you know, most women
not
do
majority
have
of women,
easier.
but majority of men and women in the dating game.
Okay.
Wouldn't they have more of a pick and pull out the dating pool?
Maybe it's because I don't know, man. I don't know, because I know I don't be having, because I'm short. I ain't the prettiest guy out there. So it ain't the easiest for me, bro. Sometimes I gotta go the extra mile and shit. You feel me?
I feel like a lot
but what I'm saying is this. I feel like as we get older, as men and women, we start to look at shit differently when it comes to the dating game.
I mean,
I know me personally, like, y'all know, y'all be like, yo, we going out. I don't go out. I'm not, because if I go out, in my mindset, 9 times out of 10, the women that are out, if they not out with they mans and it's just them, then
they're out with their homegirls.
Yo, I'm gonna keep
you get what I'm saying? And maybe that's my fault for having that type of thought, like, oh, they out with their homegirls. Nah, that ain't. But my thing is this:
approach the crowd. You don't approach the crowd.
We all damn near gonna be 30 years old. So like, as we get older, like I said, we just look at shit differently. We look for partners differently. We look at them differently. So me personally, if I feel like I can't connect with a female on another level, I'm not gonna say I won't keep hitting her up, because shit, if she gonna get the butt up, hey, I'm in there. But that's all that is. You feel me? So it's like that happens, and then boom, I'm on my way. But if I could find someone where I could connect onto that level, same, and I won't even say same interest at me, but show interest in the shit that I like. I don't need to like half the shit you like, but I guarantee you want to be a makeup artist, shit, I'll be your dummy. I'll buy you some Sephora or some shit. But that's how I look at it. I feel like that's what's gonna make a relationship, because you and your partner is never gonna be on the same thing and look at everything the same, but show appreciation for what they like. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I love my comics. You feel me? I watch movies. I read comics. I play my games. That's what I like to do outside of work. Y'all know that shit.
But I just want to say too, Lex, just not to cut you off, but you not all the time is you, like, when you in the club, like, first and foremost, I think that a lot of men's issue is when we go out places, we be like, oh, I gotta bag this, I gotta bag that. One, that shouldn't be the mission. Two,
yeah, exactly.
Two,
you got to with that expectation.
Right.
It's like,
you fuck. Right. Two, you everything that you looking for in women is 9 times out of 10 to be the one that's you locking in. They're not gonna be at the bar.
Hell no.
They're not gonna be at the bar.
But that was my point.
Yeah. So,
and as we get older, like, that's why it's like I don't see a purpose. Like, when you're younger, you think that's gonna be.
When
like,
you were younger, I mean, if you thought that, I respect that, but also, like,
you stupid as
when
fuck
I was
for
younger,
thinking that. Nah, trust me, say it, motherfucker. Trust me, I know.
I was like. I was like, yeah, this is cool, but these ain't the women that I'm, I like, that is gonna be thinking the way I'm thinking. You feel me? Like, and I just think that a lot of people do have that same thought process behind going to the bars and being out and being in social settings, because shit, a lot of times, like, I'm ready to be social now, so this is where I'm gonna go. But when it comes to, like, shit like that, like, the real strong social connections are the people that you had no issue rocking with, whether you was drunk, high, or any type of vibe like that. So yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, they gotta be that interest in y'all could vibe. You feel like that's all it is. It's just I could vibe with them on a level to where we agree on shit. We gonna disagree on shit. That's gonna happen. Like, you and your homeboys disagree on shit. That shit happens. You feel me? But it doesn't stop a relationship between y'all two.
You know, the weird thing about it too is, like, men, it is funny, like, because I guess the green light to trying to slide on women is when you're downtown or when you're at the club or when you're at the, but it's also like, maybe you niggas that want, certain things, y'all need to be sliding on bitches at Barnes and Nobles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get your Barnes and Nobles talk game up, like. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, you be surprised, bro. You be surprised. You be surprised, bro.
Some of you niggas need to go to church because y'all need a church. Y'all need a church woman.
I'm not gonna say there's not quality women at the club, but like you were saying, as we get older, the women who are in league with, wanting to save or, build a life together, they ain't not in the club no more. That ended for them years ago.
Right.
Nah, and that's
You gonna
and
find
there's
a couple
nothing
bitches
wrong
that
with
work
that.
at Burger King and Kohl's and you know what I'm saying? Like nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Like what?
Shit,
Burger
you
King
gonna work at
goes.
Burger King, pay my light bill, we good, shorty. Come on.
I'll pay my life bill, yeah. That's all they do, nigga. Hey, I know y'all seen the nigga that working for what was it?
But nah,
10,
all
15
jokes
years,
aside though,
and
nah, I
only
don't
got
look
the
at
fucking
no
the gift
female
basket.
down on-
I go for that. I'd kill one of them niggas.
That's like the whole thing of like people be like, oh, would you date a stripper? Yeah, I wouldn't. I'll date a stripper.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. What, you gonna shake that ass up there? All right, cool. I'll see you in the morning, babe. I'll be over
Good
here
thought
playing
process.
2K.
You shouldn't judge based on occupation.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Nah, like that, cause you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like she probably did that shit and
The
came up out
plans.
of nothing from that.
Right,
shit.
right.
So
Cause it's like as long as you know, cause like I don't want your money,
and shit,
but I
if
know
I
you
could
getting
be
the
there to
money.
help you out to pay some of these
Let's-
bills while you in school, while you going to school and
Let's
doing
put
that
this shit
shit.
together. Let's
Hey,
shit-
yo,
let's-
we in there. Let's
And
rock,
let's just
baby.
say most of the strippers I've known did
Are
just
like that.
They do it so they can get through school debt free and really
there's
make
very
they big,
few.
Right.
I
big
used
girl
to think
moves.
that strippers were super thotty thotty. You'd be like, yo, come on, let me hit it. It's
I
not like
know.
that. Nope. It's nope.
No. We not gonna act like some of them made some thotty thighs.
Come on now, we know they.
But
there's
you
some,
got
I-
you got a lot of them that's on a mission.
You
You
would
feel
have
me?
thought like, well, I want to say you. I would say me personally. Some of the shit I used to think when I was young. I'm sorry, y'all. I was ignorant.
Yeah.
Genius.
Sound like it.
But not yet. Like I used to think like, oh, you know, and before you become 18, you can't even go to a strip club unless you can get in there with fake ID and shit like that. Or you know the people there, whatever. But you get your shit from the movies, and in the movies, 9 times out of 10, it's fucking whore. And you be like, oh, I'm never, you know what I'm saying. But as you get older, you're like, oh no, she wasn't a whore. She was just doing what she had to do.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it is. But nah, going back to it, I don't care.
I don't think
She could be a stripper.
You watch Players Club too early in the show. I mean, too late in the shows.
I saw the movie.
Yeah, you saw Players Club too late in the shows.
I saw the movie.
What you mean you saw the movie?
The
I know.
movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it was a movie.
That's
There
how
was
I,
a show?
that's how
No.
no, that's my point. That's how I know you seen it late. So
What are you talking about?
It's a movie, yeah.
I know it's a movie. That's what I'm saying. I saw the movie.
right, that's what
What's
I'm saying.
that show?
I said
He
you
said-
saw. I said it. You saw it
Oh, now I
And
got
it
it.
showed.
late, and it
Okay.
shows.
Oh,
Oh,
it shows.
yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't have a
you
good
must have
mindset.
watched that shit as a grown man because
Nah, I was
when
like
that shit
14
came
when
out, I
first
was
seen
like, yo, these hoes really be getting their money. You feel like, but like not like that, cause like I knew like, you know, not every woman in there is really, you know, a lot of them be on a mission. You never know what they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't judge a book by the cover,
My shit is,
but
I'm
you
a
also
find you
can't
and go
ignore the
build.
cover of the fucking book.
I don't hate women. I love them. Hate some of them.
No. Lex really hate women.
Nah, I don't hate women. Yeah, he talking shit. Nah, I don't hate women. I love them.
Lex hate women.
I just have the mindset of, like I said earlier, is unless I feel like we could build or we could do something together, ain't no point.
Lex be
You
thinking
ain't got
that
nothing for me but a nut. That's it.
Lex be thinking that ugly girl in the club with the makeup on that he seen when he was drunk is the wifey that he need to bring home.
No, the fuck I don't. That's the
that
one I
time.
don't bring home to me. Man, I'm trying to be respectful. We got a lady here. That is not the one I want to wife and bring home. She'll still come home, but not wifed. It's a difference.
She coming home.
Damn.
This nigga be ready for the raw deal. He wake up and be scared as shit. When
You
he
said
looking
the
at-
raw deal, nigga.
Bro, that shit not funny, bro. That shit happens.
The makeup be on his pillow. The makeup be on his pillow. And then he wake up and he be like, ah!
Bitch, who are you?
Right. She got a mustache under the makeup and
Yeah, I
shit.
came from fucking patios.
How you had a mustache with makeup?
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
Be careful out here, people.
Right.
Nah,
Where
don't
you
be.
gonna
Live
get caught up?
dangerously.
Nah,
For real though, that's pretty much what we about. Ignorant thoughts to shit that the world gives us. Current events or whatever. It don't matter. But we genuinely do love everybody. We don't hate no one. We all on the same page when it comes to it. We just like to put our own inputs because, like you said, we don't really know a lot of this shit. I just make fun of this shit off of memes and stuff like that, which I shouldn't. That's bad. That's bad. But y'all know. Y'all have a good one. Ignorant geniuses. Y'all got anything to say?
Hey, well, I appreciate y'all definitely having us on here.
Definitely.
You know, Definitely. It was a long time coming. Yep.
Great talks.
Shit, great talks.
We're not bigots. We're not.
Don't crucify us.
Don't kill us, nigga. Peace and love. LGBT, all that good shit, you know. Let me stop.
He came up like, oh shit, we edited all this shit out. That's what he do over there, yo. We edited this shit out, oh man. We got so much shit to edit, yo. Lex, I feel for you.
Like, yo,
at the start of the LGBTQ conversation.
As soon as I said L, he was like, yo, we got that out, nigga.
All jokes aside, though, we out.
Allies.
We love y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace and love. Bless. And come back for the next episode.
Drunk.
Subscribe.
Also,
like, follow.